welcome back to the new channel. This is the Alien News Network with Ronald and Jose.
Hello.
Today we are going to figure out why is NASA covering up aliens, or why the government cover up aliens. This is our topic for today.
Landed himself on the Joan Rivers show. Politically, he was doomed, and so was his idea.
People have come right here in front of my house in tour buses because it came on the radio that I had built it in my backyard, which I had not.
People are covering up aliens. So, to cover up aliens, there should we have to get aliens to cover them up. So, what do you think about that, Jose? Do we have aliens on Earth?
Yeah, it could be. There is footage on YouTube that whenever a space camera is recording abnormal activity, the camera goes out of service with the message, there is a disturbance or is a technical problem. So whenever you see something not normal on space cameras of NASA, you always have this screen of we temporarily are shut off because of a technical problem, and that's really coincidental. So that looks like they're hiding stuff. The Roswell incident was also a famous alien incident, which some say the NASA also tried to cover up, because at first they informed in the papers, we have encountered aliens, but later on the message, no, it was a balloon or it was something else. And I don't know why they do it. Maybe because they found stuff that is so delicate and so powerful that they don't want others to know the existence of. So, for example, they found some weapon or energy source which delivers so much energy or destructive power that they can control the world with it. Then they are not going to give that secret away or give that away, that technology away, because then all the other countries can do the same, and that would nullify their power spike, because some great weapon or energy source delivers an instant power spike. Do you know what I mean?
No.
So there's an UFO lands, crashes.
No.
Within the UFO, which is probably far advanced than
they have more advanced technique. You can use it as weaponry
than we have. So they find this UFO, they find these aliens, and they do back research, and they find out stuff which should not be known to humans yet, but maybe in 10,000 years.
So they have to
then it delivers a huge
back engineering.
Back engineering that could deliver a huge power spike.
Like Bob Lazar, what he was doing.
That could deliver a huge technology jump. And if they have it for their own, then they can operate at this level and dominate everyone else easily. But if they share it with others, all the others will also operate at a higher level, at the same higher level, and then their advantage is gone.
You have like an advantage over your enemies and other nations.
They can rule anyone. So
the Cold War was very important that the Americans keep their alien knowledge to themselves.
So that could be a reason. I don't know if that's true, but it could be in theory a reason that they did find great
something in Roswell.
Great technology, or or maybe even by examining these bodies of the aliens, they found out biological technology.
Yeah, I also believe there are aliens here already among us. They're still here. These ancient aliens, they came from other planet, and they're looking for their precious metals, gold and diamonds, and they use the humans as slaves. They genetically manipulated them, and also created hybrids. And I think they were so far sophisticated, and they maybe have more knowledge about other dimensions. Maybe they are seeing in other dimensions, and as you said, they made us not see as much as they, or know as much as they. Maybe we are like 2 or 3%. We have 2 or 3% of their capacity, and they are still here, watching over us, controlling us, ruling over us, and they are in all of the influential places like the media, the government, and in the war industry.
Yeah, so that's in case we are created by aliens, by a higher species, by a superior species, which is
we are not really created, but I think we are like a hybrid of a symbiotic or something. We are part of a symbiotic relationship with something which disguises itself as an extraterrestrial.
But are they superior? But are they superior to us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we would have seen them already.
Yeah, they are superior to us.
Hide.
And have they created us? Did they create us?
I think they genetically manipulated us.
So they created us.
We are.
That's created.
We are like the Neanderthalers, the humans. We lived in cave, but we are not. Our brain function did not reach as far as it does now. Because look, now we have like very modern, sophisticated technical apparatus. We are in space flight. We have the most sophisticated bombs and weapons, buildings. Where did that come from suddenly? We were like living in caves with hunting for our food. We are just gatherers, and with our primal instincts just to survive and to reproduce. And now we are living in modern houses. We have computers.
Yeah. So, but we are created by them.
Not really created, manipulated. Yeah.
No,
maybe we are at the moment created. The whole part.
That's created. That's created because you have also the combination of a tiger and a lion, and they call it liger.
Yeah, like that.
That is created. That would never have existed, or maybe it would, but they created that. You know, it's a combination. It's manipulation.
Yeah. So we are the liger.
We are kind of a liger, you know, or
hybrid.
Yeah, or pets. Pets are also not really natural.
They need us to do the hard work.
No, but pets.
That's why we are still alive.
Know, pets, dogs and cats.
Yeah.
They have typical fur color, and you know, they look cute, but they are also not really natural. They are also created by us, by the humans. No?
Pets, yes. Pets. Most pets now, yeah.
Most pets are manipulated.
Yeah. They are bred. They breed with other animals, or now you see also
with other dogs. Some dogs are really good at in hunting. Some dogs are really good at you know. To protect, barking when someone breaks
help
in.
Some disabled person, or to protect against burglars, or to find drugs, or to
the other can sniff really good, you know. They can smell, and they
are like the little chihuahuas. They breed them specially without hair or something, you know, hairless dogs, or very small cute doggies.
Yeah. So a lot have capacities. A lot of dogs have capacities, and they mix it. And then they have the specific dog they like.
Ah,
so that's all. That also probably happened to us.
Yeah.
But with
intermingled with some genes.
But the aliens probably can mingle
among us without even us knowing that they're here.
They can mix us not only with similar kinds, you know, like monkeys, but they can also mix it with, for example, with pigs.
Yeah.
because
Pigs.
pigs are omnivores. For example,
Yeah.
just a theory.
I believe that. No, but I think it's
Pigs
that-
are omnivores. They
that
can
is-
eat
that
anything.
happened. I think that we
And with snakes, because of we're reptiles
Yeah.
or whatever. Because we also have a reptile brain. I heard, and we
Mhm.
also have a mammal brain. So I think we're mixed with a lot of stuff. I don't know which stuff.
I think they experimented a lot with different animals
Yeah.
and try to make the perfect slave human hybrid to do their task.
Yeah, they mix a lot of different animals.
And that's why we're not allowed to
and
know
that-
that they
no.
exist, because then we are like, hey, now we know who we are.
Yeah.
And we don't want that. We
Yeah.
want to break free. We are not slaves. We want to be in control. We want to be the boss.
Yeah, that
We don't want some strange alien creatures to
no, but we
control
could,
us and.
but we could talk about the fact about hiding information to someone. Is that per definition bad?
That's per definition. That's like same thing as lying. If you know there is information that someone needs to know,
Yeah.
and you don't tell them, it's bad. Like
But sometimes you have people who say from, oh, some things should not be known, or sometimes it's good to lie. You know.
like if you know the house will blow up in 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and
you
there
don't
are
tell me.
people in the house, and you don't tell them, it's something like that. You're withholding information that can
No, but-
save the
but-
person's life. Hey,
but-
the
but-
house is gonna blow up in 10 minutes. Get out of there.
But do you know these people who say, sometimes you should not say the truth, or lying is good,
Not telling the truth
Een
is-
leugen voor best wil, weet je.
Lying for a better cause.
Yeah, lying for a better cause. You have that, you know.
Yeah, but I believe the truth should be.
It's always
it's better.
it's always
We
the
want
best.
the truth.
It's always the best option.
That's why I have the Truth Seekers
Okay.
channel. I'm seeking the truth.
Okay,
We
so
are like truth seekers and alien hunters. Now we are.
why am I asking?
Alien hunters.
Why am I asking this question? Because then we know that evil is done to us.
Evil is done upon us.
Yeah, evil is done upon us at this moment, at this very moment. Because you just said
They're not
you
telling.
always should tell the truth.
No,
and
we
there is
should know who we are.
And there is no justification to
No,
not
yeah.
actually.
But if you are like a superior being and you created as your own toy, a little man with your own blood and DNA, but he's small, you can easily kill him if you want, squash him. And you have created like a little group, and you make them do things for you. You'll not always tell them the truth, how you made them or something, or I think if you're using them for your own cause, to do hard work.
But if you use
Yeah.
that theory, we are also their children because they created us. They
Yeah.
are their daddies to us. So then your theory applies to them, and then they are not doing harm. Then they are not doing something bad.
No, but they're
Because
constantly experimenting with
because
us.
this theory then applies to them.
Mm.
You just said sometimes to our kids you don't want to tell them anything, to tell them completely everything.
Yeah, that was an example.
Yes, but we are also
if
the
you
children.
have like little
Yes, but we are also their children, and we are babies compared to them because they are so superior to us.
but they made us genetically, so it's like laboratory. We are lab rats.
Yeah, but still,
We are their creation.
We are their creation.
Yeah,
They are our parents, actually.
to do their hard work.
That's
So
also
they can,
what a
so they
parent.
can relax and do nothing.
A child is the creation of a parent, no?
Yeah.
So they created us. So they are our parents.
Okay.
So in that way,
But still,
It-
why are they coming out and saying, "Hey, we are your parents. We created you"? Why do they not tell us? Come and tell us that. Why is it hidden? You know you have. Do you know your parents?
That's a great question.
No.
That's the great.
If you're a parent,
that is a great question.
You will want to talk to your children,
and
communicate with your children.
And that is also the reason. If you know that, then you could also understand why NASA is acting like this.
Why?
Covering everything up.
Why is NASA covering everything up?
Yeah, the same. That's probably the same answer.
Because
But
then
you-
just
Probably the same answer. You know, you have two questions and the same answer.
they don't want to give away their modern technology, and they don't want us to know that the aliens are there. Maybe the NASA is run by aliens. The chief of NASA is
No,
acting.
no. The one question was why wouldn't that was your first question? Why wouldn't the aliens just not show up and
Yeah.
say
We are
"Why
your
we are your
parents, yeah."
parents? That's
Yeah.
your first question.
Yeah.
And the other question is why is NASA hiding alien contact? That's actually the same two questions, but with the same answer, I think. And
And that answer is
yeah, you said because they do not want to give away their advantage, their technological advantage.
yeah. So that's one reason, and you say it's harmful. You think it's harmful of if they are their parents. It should not be. It's not harmful. They like us.
No, it's really harmful from experience to not know who your parents are.
Yeah.
That's really harmful
Okay. So
because you get identity problems.
you get identity problems.
Yeah, you can have identity problems because you don't know what you are. And if you don't know what you are, then you can act like a ball, you know, like a ball in the water who can drift in
But-
each direction.
I think they just made us as lab rats to do their hard slave work to get their minerals and mining stuff. And when they don't need us anymore, they will just eliminate us, mass murder, delete. So they will drop like a atomic, not an atomic bomb, but they're like
Okay.
flood. They do it with floods.
Okay.
That's why we're not allowed to know anything.
Okay, so
We're
the
just
NASA,
indispensable tools.
yeah, but
Dispensable tools.
Does NASA know this?
The
is NASA fighting this?
dispensables.
Okay, so suppose that it's true.
What's the movie called with Sylvester Stallone? And
No, but suppose that theory is true. Suppose your theory is true. They're using us as slaves,
yeah.
you know, and do you think NASA knows that?
Yes.
Suppose your theory is true. It is your theory you just said. We
Yeah.
are slaves. Is true. It's
Yeah.
just it's 100% truth. Okay, does NASA know it then?
They know it
Yeah, and why do they hide that then?
because they are working for the aliens.
Okay, that could be. And-
Expendables. We're expendables.
Yeah. And
Yeah, this NASA is an instrument for the aliens. I think the aliens that are here on Earth are trying to get back to their own planet, and that's why they're putting in a lot of information and money in this space project. 1 second. To go to Mars, Moon. They want to. They're trying to get back to their own world, where they came from.
okay.
And they think they came through a wormhole or something from another dimension, and they are stuck here, or they are put here to take care of us, to make us not go astray and supply the diamonds and gold, as what is said in Zachariah Sitchin and Eric von Daniken. I think these two guys are very good in the research of aliens and why they came here, and that's why the NASA is working for these aliens. They're taking taxpayer money, the billions of dollars, to try to get back to their own planet. I think the rulers, the alien rulers here, are also not happy to be here on Earth. For them, it's like a slave planet and like an exile. They got exiled to Earth to come work here, get minerals back to their own planet. and they are stuck here. They have to wait until their mothership come back, like in so many thousands of years, to get them off the planet. And still the question is if they are allowed to go back or not. So I think they are trying to use us to build spacecraft and get minerals for themselves to go back to their own planet. That's my theory about it.
Okay. But suppose it's true.
Yeah.
NASA knows.
Yes.
They cover up all slip-ups, you know. They want to cover. They want to cover their existence. So yeah, as soon as they do space missions and accidentally a camera catches a glimpse of the aliens, they try to immediately cover it up or down talk it, deny it. That's it. That's just basically it.
Yeah.
And what about, okay, suppose that is true, but what about then also hearing about NASA or Earth already in war with the aliens, with some alien species? And you also have YouTube movies that show, you see that show Earth shooting at UFOs in space.
Yeah.
What how does that make sense then? If NASA wants to cover up the aliens, but also we see Earth shooting at UFOs in space.
That was one of the movies we just saw here. None of this makes sense. They were like shooting down UFOs.
Yeah, that was an older movie.
I don't know if that's true. That's a strange story. There are no facts that we shot down UFOs.
What also could be, what also could be, is that the NASA and the world government knows about this. What you said, you know, that scenario of the aliens, that they are enslaving us and using us for their own advantage to return to their own galaxy. Galaxy planets or space, you know, to their own space.
Yeah.
But NASA is not telling that, because if they would make this known to all of us, it would horrify us all, and we would run to the hills, and we would all start to prep maybe.
Yeah, we'll start creating our own system.
Yeah, we would
not the system to. That we are working for these alien creatures, but we are going to work for ourselves.
Yeah, it could create chaos, you know, because what could happen is that for example, the doctors and the important persons in this society are tomorrow not returning to their jobs. But instead. Run to a safe place and use all their money to buy food supplies, to create water supplies, shelter.
We'll all run and the system will break down.
So the system will break down. All the pilots are gone. You know, all the good engineers.
Imagine if, for instance, we get like the transmission get interrupted, like shh, and it's like, "Hello, humans, we are here among you all the time, and we are using you as slaves. You cannot run. Tomorrow we will come and take all your children and eat your food."
But that's
what
also
will happen.
But
that is something like that. That then it will scare us. We'll say everybody will panic.
But that's really strange because.
So don't panic, humans.
No, but
we are here to not help you, but you are our slaves. You cannot do anything against us.
But still, that doesn't make sense.
You have to mine our minerals.
It doesn't make sense.
We are using you.
It doesn't make sense.
Chicken.
What you say now actually doesn't make sense. You know why?
They cannot do the thing like that. We'll panic. People will panic and run away.
No. But the aliens could.
The aliens could what?
They could do that.
They can do that. Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
NASA can't stop them if the aliens want. I think.
They can come. They can interrupt all the TV channel media because they own it, and they can like.
They can own it.
They can tell the truth. The truth is, you guys were made by us. We genetically manipulated you, and you're working for us as slaves. And after we're finished with you, we'll drown all of you and make new hybrid creatures that are.
Yeah, they don't want that.
Less
They don't want
intelligent
that.
and are
they-
not going to.
But suppose these aliens you see there, for example, is that a good species or a bad species?
I don't know. You cannot tell by how.
Or is it just an example? It's just an example, artistic impression of an alien. Okay, so this alien. So this alien is far superior to us humans. Let's say what
if they can interdimensionally travel, then they are of course
and come from other galaxies light years away. Then they are
and
far
manipulate
beyond
us, make us to and they made us. Well,
Not
if you are a creator or something, you are of course more advanced. That's old cool.
So that is why it is strange, you know. They can do whatever they want with us.
No.
NASA is nothing. If NASA is
NASA is a tool for them. They're using NASA to get space flight. They want to get back to their planet without.
But NASA is working for them and not against them.
Yeah, I think they control NASA. NASA is helping them hiding space bases, like what we saw here in this movie, with the guy that was remote viewing and he found the bases in the mountain areas, and one in Alaska, and then the one in Alaska was working together with the U.S. government. They placed they have people in the government that are working for them to hide the bases and to cover the truth.
Yeah.
And also in NASA is also hiding. That's why NASA is hiding all the aliens picture that you see, and don't tell us that the aliens exist.
No, and we turn us for crazy if we do. If we say no, NASA, there are aliens, then they laugh at us.
Yeah, they are giving us a little bit of the truth, but the most of it is hidden. So I think that's why NASA is not telling us the truth.
So it
They're
shows
instrument of the aliens.
they're instrument of the aliens, and the aliens have.
And they have to do what the aliens tell them to do. And
or else, because the aliens
they have all the power. They have all the money.
The aliens can crush the world at
the
will.
most advanced weapons. They might even see in other dimensions. They can even interdimensionally travel. They can fly around. Maybe have far more technology than us, like special camouflage.
Yeah, they created us, but so they probably can also kill us,
you know,
destroy us.
They can come and go as they please in any form.
So you think we are in contact with an aggressive, selfish alien race?
Yes, they're using us. They made us.
So
they're not really aggressive, or they're not like anything. They don't have any emotions about us. We are just they're a tool for them. You know, like if you have like a hammer.
No, but there is some sort.
Or the chicken. Okay. You are not aggressive or evil against the chicken.
No. But
you are the chicken is the chicken that you breed and you eat later.
Yeah.
You're not. It's just.
But there
food.
is still some form of ethics. You know.
We are more food, like for the aliens. We are more like a pet animal or something, you know, an animal of cattle, like cattle stock.
But we are conscious beings. We are humans with feelings.
Yeah, I know, but they see us as cattle. Maybe a cow also has feelings.
Or a fish.
Yeah, animals may also have feelings, but
we don't know.
We don't know, and we don't care. We just eat them. If we care not to eat them, then we will also die. We don't have food, so we are just cattle for them. So we cannot say they're evil. Yeah, to the cattle, the cattle owner is evil. He eventually wants to slaughter you and eat you. So in that context, I would say they are evil and not in our interest. What do you think?
What was the
I
last?
say they are evil, and as we yet to say, I see. Yeah, I
What?
say yes. They are evil.
They're evil.
Yeah, they're evil, and they want to kill us and use us.
So we are encountered by a hostile, aggressive, evil alien race
Yes.
from an older galaxy probably. They came to Earth and they are now enslaving us, and they have probably the most powerful governments in their hands.
Yes. Correct.
The most powerful governments on the world are puppet on strings for them.
Yes.
And they are used, and the government and NASA kind of instances are tools to manage the complete human civilization.
Yes. We are cattle,
So that's the alien race, and suppose
and they're using
no
all the different types.
that one picture.
The gray alien.
No, yeah,
This one.
back.
Yeah, this
You
is
know-
the
you
same
know
one.
that,
the big one.
Yeah, the white one. What was it?
That was the.
No, you can hover over the line. That's better.
To find the big white alien.
Yeah,
This
that's
one.
so that's the evil. Suppose this is the evil alien species
Yeah.
which dominates us,
Yeah.
and that human, that is the, for example, President Trump,
Yeah.
and what's
Stop.
what's the Russian
Putin
Putin.
at the moment. 2019.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your point you're trying to make? They're trying to communicate with the alien like that. I think they will come in normal human form. They will not come like in their real form. It will scare the living daylights out of the presidents.
So we are suppressed.
Yeah, not also
We are not guided. We are not guided. But we
controlled.
are suppressed.
Not that compressed is to a mild word. It's more enslaved, and we are going to be slaughtered, enslaved and slaughtered at the end after we done our job. They'll slaughter us and make new hybrid slaves that are less smarter than us and just follow commands and have less emotion and feelings. Yep, it sounds pessimistic, but that's how I see it. I'm very optimistic guy for life and everything, but I think the reality is very cruel and harsh, and the real truth is that we are cattle of some ancient alien species that are still around, because these aliens live for a very long time. They have I will not say immortal life, but a very long lifespan for 30,000 years. So their children can also live 30,000 years.
Okay. So that's a theory. Okay,
Yeah.
that's your theory. Okay.
That's my I can prove it in my next movies, in my next videos. I will show you more about these alien races,
Which are hostile and aggressive and evil.
where they came from,
And
Anunnakis,
maybe we
the
could
winged gods.
maybe we could make a video of
the
what can we do against this.
That's a good one. What can we do against the
What can we
at the
even-
moment I cannot think of
what's
anything.
the best thing we can do, even though it may help very little?
The best thing is to provide, give information to each other, keep
Yeah.
each other alert and informed.
Yeah, so we are only at, if that is true, suppose it's true again, then we are only at the at the stage of the awareness stage.
Yeah, that's why I made the channel, the
Yeah.
Alien News Network.
Yeah.
So every new latest development,
We are only at the awareness stage.
I will keep you posted. So,
Okay.
eyes in the skies. Eyes not only in the skies, but keep an eye around you. They can be walking among us. There can even be living at your next door. You never know. Thank you for watching and see you next time at ANN.
Peace.